What you laugh? And welcome to another episode of Baldcast.
Happy New Year!
New Year episode.
Oh, what's that?
Don't try to hype myself.
No.
Yeah. Welcome to the New Year, guys. First podcast of 2022.
Two.
Yes, 2022.
Damn.
Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't put up a podcast in the end of 2021, although I kind of wanted to, but I kind of got distracted with other stuff that's in my life. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do what you're doing, but I can't.
This thing.
Yeah, Anyway.
We are like, do I need to cut that part out?
Maybe.
I have no idea. You just hear like ASMR. But welcome to another episode of podcast. Here today is again Yvette.
What do you mean here today is again Yvette? I'm always in every episode except with
Jeremy.
Yeah, that one. Two?
I think got 2 episodes. Yeah. And here again is me. And today, why you laugh?
Nothing.
I'm the only consistent. I mean, it's my podcast.
You're the main character.
Yeah, I'm the protagonist. I'm the protagonist here, guys. Yeah, we just thought that today would be interesting to, I guess, talk about what has transpired for 2021. I know we have prepped something. I think we can build that towards the end of the video.
Okay.
Yeah. So
sure.
I think maybe what we can do is talk more about, I guess reflect a bit more about what happened in 2021.
Oh no, I didn't prepare that.
Yeah, I also didn't.
Then why you bring it up?
No, I thought. We should talk about this. Right?
Organically, let it happen. Okay, sure, go ahead.
So
what happened in your life in 2021?
To be honest, when I was briefly thinking about it, nothing really came to my mind.
Exactly.
Because as how we expected it to be, 2021 feels like an extended, fevered dream of 2020.
Wow.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It just felt like this continuous grey mess.
Green mess?
It feels like when you open a box, right? Then you realize that in this box you have a lot of wires, but all the wires are all tangled up and shit. You just like, how do I pick up this one wire out? You know, it's just like they just don't really want to go through the effort to pick out the wires. It just felt to me like 2021 feels like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just this wire that you kind of put aside for very long, and then you come out and open up. It's just like, oh right, it's still the same mess. Yeah, I remember why I didn't want to open this box. You just close the box and put it aside again. Yeah. But 2021. Any thoughts about it? Like first impressions.
First impressions
of what has transpired.
So that means what I thought at the beginning of 2021.
I don't know. In general, how do you feel?
I can't even remember anymore. Like I feel like this year passed really quickly.
It does. It did. Yeah.
Yeah. So it passed really. But then again, is it just because we're old now? So every year just feels like it passed very quickly. Also, I can't tell anymore.
I guess it feels like it passed very quickly. The sense of time passing very quickly can happen in a lot of form, right? One is like you feel like you have done nothing at all, and yet the year has passed. Or it also can be that, holy shit, I've done so many things that I can't keep track, and then the next thing I know is 2021. Right?
I feel like I've done a lot in 2021 for work. But that's in a larger scheme of things in terms of my life, I think pointless. It doesn't value add to my life.
You feel that whatever you're doing at work doesn't add value to your life?
I mean, it adds value in terms of work, but that's not what's like key in my life, right?
I get what I mean. Yeah.
Like, it's just work, you know what I mean? It's not like, it doesn't feed my soul, you know?
I really want to talk more about work in general. But I you know why?
Oh, yeah.
I think there will be a time where we will talk a lot more about work.
Okay.
I'm trying to go through some stuff right now. I'm going through dark times. Work has also seems like a blur for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just,
I feel like work doesn't, I mean, I think especially during 2020 and 2021, I think that actually I've always felt this way, that work wouldn't feed my soul in a way. Like it wouldn't be something that makes me feel satisfied. It's just a means to an end.
Like work in general.
Yeah, like it's just a means to an end, which is to earn enough money to survive. So it will never feed my soul. So anyway, in terms of anything that happened to feed my soul this year, nothing.
The fuck.
Like,
That's
look, we were
depressive as
talking about no, because we were talking about like traveling also, right? Why we miss traveling so much is also because it's something new. You feel like you're discovering something, exploring different parts of the world you live in or about yourself, and we don't have that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we don't even live in a country where it's big enough to let me go explore this next city.
Yeah, the only thing we can explore is like maybe new restaurant or new hotel. But hotel, you no matter how you change, it's all about the same.
Yeah, you book a hotel in
but
Bugis, you're in Bugis.
Yeah.
How many times have you been to Bugis?
I feel like this year especially worse is the fact of taking leave didn't feel as rest. Last year,
That's true.
there are a few extended leave that we took. I feel like I still feel kind of like I'm on a break.
Yeah.
But this year,
For some reason, I feel like this year when you take leave, people don't really respect their boundaries anymore. You still get bothered by work.
yeah, it's
I
just,
feel that leave this year was like that for me.
yeah, it felt that way to me too. Like
Yeah.
there were still things going.
And you both have to reply lah.
Yeah, I mean it's not just myself lah. I also can.
I'll do that to people too lah.
My colleagues also
admittedly.
sadly had to go through some
Yeah.
of this also because I also were contacting them, and it's very hard for them to also say no.
Because you know they are in Singapore.
Because sometimes it's like the thing is like the thing that you ask for them is actually quite simple. But the problem is actually a lot of the small simple things adds up. Yeah, to a point where if you are always constantly dealing with small simple things throughout the day, even though it's simple things, you never really feel like you got off, move away from work
Yeah.
because you're still thinking about it. You're still going through with it.
Yeah. I feel like this year I've thought a lot more about work than I don't know whether 2020 was like this too. I can't remember anymore. I feel like this year it's just the constant refrain of 2021 is working. And this is just sad.
Yeah.
And it's working also because you like there are other different like frictions that you experience in your work life that then also carries forward. I mean it always if you work even before COVID it's like this, right? But then I don't know, with the lack of any other experience in 2021, it feels like that's the only thing to expend energy on, which is depressing.
Do you feel like you have done anything new in 2021? What awkward silence damn long. Okay, like maybe I go through. I think about it first.
Okay.
So for me, like in 2021, I played a lot of World of Warcraft.
Really?
Yeah. I played. I stopped recently in October. I kind of like just decided to stop playing, but I was raiding quite consistently lah. And by raiding, it means it's kind of like you get in with like 19 other people. You go into a dungeon and you kill a monster. And usually I dedicate like about 3 hours a night. Not every night. Like 1 week about
2 times.
2 to 3 times. Yeah, to go inside. And then there's on top of me just playing randomly, casually, other dungeons and stuff that you don't need that kind of 20 man coordination. But yeah, I guess in some ways the game, now that I stopped, right, I also recently told you I felt very lost
Oh yeah.
with my time. Like that game actually kind of like grounds me, like, oh, I've in some ways kind of has something to look forward to and something to like dedicate my time to when I'm free. And it takes away time such that my other time feel more precious. You get what I mean? Like my other weekend evenings feel more precious, that I try to allocate time properly, and like, you know, there are things to look forward to. And I also look forward to being away from the game and doing other stuff, like playing other games. Yeah. So the whole year actually I think I've been raiding quite consistently for at least 8 months, I think. 8 to 9 months I was doing that for the whole of 2021. Yeah, then now I kind of like stopped for like 2 months plus already, 2 to 3 months. And I slowly, like, I played other games, like Diablo 2 came out, and I was like grinding quite consistently because it's like fun. But then now I kind of like stopped doing that, and then I was playing Pokemon, and then kind of completed Pokemon, and then like, oh, I got nothing much to really like pour myself into. Yeah. Which I guess is a good and bad thing lah. Good is like I should use my time to be more efficient. Yeah. So I also have this conversation in my head. It's like I also realized that not playing a game doesn't mean that I will be able to have more time to do other things more efficiently.
Oh.
Because I'm always looking to fill that gap with something fun and something that I want to do. And if it's not in that category, then I wouldn't do it. Like for example, maybe prepare for other videos or like
brainstorming video ideas.
Yeah, brainstorming. Yeah. I guess there were also other factors that kind of like these past 2 months, 3 months that I will talk about it in the future. But like, yeah, that's kind of like making me a bit, I guess, the mood is kind of like mellow. Is mellow the word?
Just downer.
Yeah, yeah. The sense of general content. Because I usually have this general sense of happiness. It's not like a intense feeling, but just like generally happy with how things are. Yeah, the sense of contentment lah. Yeah, and that feeling kind of like it's like gradually going down a bit. Yeah. So 2021 right now the way it ended, it feels a bit like that to me. Yeah.
There. By the way, your earphones got a lot of creaking noises. Will your mic pick up?
It does pick up a bit.
Oh.
But I think it's be fine. Can you guys hear it? When I edit, I can hear it lah.
Yeah, it was a lot. Don't know, you need to loosen it. Maybe your head's too big.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it out. Actually, after I monitor about 5-10 minutes, the sound should be okay.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, your ear damn red.
It's damn hot, yeah. And that's why I always wear this. You stop wearing already, right? For many episodes already, right?
I never worn for this year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
anyway.
2021 felt like
feel
that.
even more like a drag.
Yeah. Then we have our breaks, and I didn't really. Kind of rested, not really rested. We also didn't really. How many times did we did one staycay?
Yeah, at that Pickering.
Did we only do one?
I think so. I did more with my friends.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Friends, where are you? I got female friends that I cannot go with. So it's like, okay.
But guys wouldn't do staycay together, right? We had this discussion. But
Yeah,
like for
guys
female friends,
go-
like groups of girlfriends will go out and do staycay. Yeah.
You're right. It's
That's the problem,
it's so weird to go with other guys.
And then you wouldn't go with your female friend.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah. It's just wrong. Unless it's a group. But then a group, then one guy also a bit weird. I don't know lah.
A bit.
Yeah, a bit. But I've been on a Malacca trip with 3 other girls before. And we all sleep in the same room. Yeah. But I think still okay lah.
If it's a bigger group lah.
Yeah, bigger group lah. 1-on-1 is just basically
it's weird. I will be sus.
There are very niche conditions that makes it okay.
What are the niche conditions?
I think for one, maybe both must be single. It's hard to see.
Oh my
it's
God,
hard to.
that's a meet cute right there.
What?
It's not meet cute. It's like the start of a romance.
Plot. So that's one. Like it's like if anyone is attached. It depends on whether what. So the other part is, I guess, is what's the relationship between the two person lah. If it's very.
And also like what's the trigger to go on a staycay?
Yeah, so it depends on the relationship lah.
Yeah.
If the relationship is like both are strictly platonic, it's possible. Yeah. But like you say, what's the trigger then?
Yeah.
Like would the guy ask for it? Will the girl ask for it? And then like
or is it, so for example, a scenario could be like the girl decide to, you know what, fuck this, I'm sick of staying at home, let me go and book a staycay by myself. Then invite your guy friend, like, hey, you come over and drink lah. And then the guy stay over. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not like they book together. It's just she's like.
I can see it, the platonic friendship play out. But I also can, by hearing the condition, it does feel very sus still. Like, oh shit, my single girlfriend is asking me to go on a staycay. It's like
no, it's just asking you,
hey, too much.
Do you want to drink? And then it's like, now in Singapore, you can't drink past 10:30 p.m. at a bar. So why don't we drink at a bar, then hang out at my room where we drink some more?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But then it's like drink too much, it's like will it lead to will it lead to bad decision making? Yeah, but yeah, I guess we digress. So yeah, we are. How many other staycation have you gone to?
I can't
We
remember.
only went
Just stack my
last year. Did we go more? Actually, no lah. Last year we only went MBS.
we went MBS, then we went cruise.
Yeah lah, cruise is not stay.
Yeah lah.
It's not staycay lah.
Yeah, but I mean,
This year we also went
didn't-
cruise, right?
This year,
Or rather
2022.
2021. we are recording this on 1st Jan. Hope to release this by next week. So
Oh yeah, we did do a cruise 2021 in May.
yes.
2020, did we do one? Was it December?
Was it December?
I can't remember.
I think earlier than that.
Oh, maybe
lah.
October, like our birthdays
I
period.
think
Sounds
so.
familiar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then this year, the 2021 one was the one where we just before we got on board, like
They
the
do the
weekend
lockdown.
before they
No dine-in.
they did tightening of the rules. Then we weren't sure whether we could go on the cruise until like
The week before? Maybe.
like the weekend. Like they announced it on Thursday or Friday, I can't remember. Then only like Saturday or something. Then they tell us more about it, and then we
Yeah.
had to go for a PCR test,
Yeah.
and then we go on
First
board.
ever.
Yeah, and then we couldn't eat outside, so everything is in.
In
By the way, you want to watch a video, I'm gonna put a link, so go and watch it.
Yeah. Oh, but we're switching it up for 2022. We're going with friends.
Her friends.
My
Oh yeah, then see now
What?
it's one guy.
So you don't
three
want to be
girls.
friends with
Oh,
Joanne and Tammy?
Yes, I
You don't
want
want to be friends?
with them. Shout out
To Joanne.
to my girls.
So gross.
We're gonna have a heck of a time, yeah.
You're gonna have to help us take photos, eh?
Oh fuck no, y'all go and
No,
carry
no,
on.
no,
I'll
no,
be
no,
in my
no.
room, chilling.
Your room?
I'll pass y'all a tripod. You see here, got a lot of tripod now. I'll pass y'all one tripod. Y'all go and have fun, okay?
Oh, wow, thanks, huh? So we're
That's
changing
a
it up.
4-day 3 night, right?
Yeah. Maybe now with big group, then maybe eating will be more fun. Like we don't need to like overstuff ourselves. We can literally order and then everybody share.
That's for you lah. You are the one who likes the eat 3001 variety one. What? For me, I just like happily eating my own stuff. But she's like, ooh, variety. Let's go.
I think Joanne very excited about the buffet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think should be able to do buffet, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, like.
No,
Actually, I
we
don't
went.
know, like.
Remember the first time we went in 2020? There was.
No.
Shit! That was
I don't think
2019.
so. I don't think so.
Fuck. Remember the one where we met your friend on the ship? That was 2019.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Was it 2019? I can't remember. That was the first one. No, that's the second one. Second one? Wait, we went to one cruise during COVID also, did we?
Yeah, 2020 what? And hello, we went last year too. So
What did we do there? Did we
went
went
to
for a
gym?
cruise in 2020?
Maybe not. You know what? See,
Actually, we
it's all
did.
blooming,
Yeah, it's-
blooming together.
That's part of the next game, right? That we're supposed to play. But like, oh shit. It's all a blur now. It's a fucking fever dream.
You know what? Check my Instagram. I'll check Instagram.
Yeah, but yeah, not important. Because I did not remember whether there were buffet.
Yeah, I think I was
there
probably
is
remembering
lah.
2019's cruise. The one where we met your friend and there was cheese. Then I remember I was like, ooh, let me try blue cheese. And then
You
I was
hated
like, regrets. Never again.
Yeah, maybe you must eat good blue cheese. There's a difference.
I
one,
don't
no?
dare. Yeah, I know, but I don't dare. Like the other day during like last week, then Demi brought over blue cheese and then she and Pierre happily eating it away.
They never try.
Then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna
Try even a bit?
No,
No?
no, never.
Surprise.
I don't want to like
But you cannot
ruin my cheese
But you cannot take
experience. the cruise cheese.
the cruise standard as like the
but the brie
standard.
was not too bad. So the brie was not too bad.
So I'm never really a cheese guy.
You're not a
the-
cheese person.
Yeah, the only
Except
cheese
for pizza
I love
cheese.
pizza cheese.
Or nacho
mozzarella,
cheese.
Nacho, yeah.
Basically plebeian.
Or like those processed
American
square cheese.
sliced cheese.
Love it. Put on ham or shook. Put on luncheon meat, then shook, yeah.
Ew.
When you go and
don't know.
like
I don't
oven the
eat-
luncheon
I
meat,
do eat luncheon meat.
then you put cheese. Perfect sandwich.
I eat ham and cheese. Cannot.
Yeah, can.
Okay.
But yeah, what else? What else have we achieved for 2021? What else have we done?
I think I realized something when I was thinking about why this year also feels so inconsequential. Maybe because I mean for myself, so far I've had 3 jobs, right? And I change jobs every 2 years.
Yeah.
So usually I'll reach like a certain stage where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change job, and then the next year I'll be like, oh, got new job, you know what I mean? But then this year it's kind of different. I'm not really changing job.
You're there for 1 year plus only, right? So far.
Yeah, lah. Yeah, but before you hit the 2 year mark,
usually
before that you have that
you
period
feel
of like
that's when you start
the
looking.
most angsty. Yeah. For me lah. So then I realized, oh, okay, it's a bit different because instead of like, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. I'm like, okay, let's see what, 1 more year will bring for me.
We're going back to the work topic.
Oh, okay, let's not go back.
But I just want to say, like, this year is my 8th year in my organization.
Woo!
Yeah, which is like, holy shit, I think.
That's insane, eh?
Insane for you lah. Because you move flying around like a free bird.
Free bird.
Yeah.
Or like an indecisive person.
Yeah, but okay, that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
I'm quite glad that I started running again.
Oh yeah, I started running again too.
Because after the visit by Cui Jing from the last episode, when she came down, she also gave us a free diagnosis, and she also taught us some stretches that will help our condition. And I was so relieved because there are some aches, the chronic aches like my neck, which I thought is like, I'm going to live with this disability from now onwards. But actually, after doing her exercises quite religiously, the ache actually goes away, which is like something that I never thought I would be able to experience. Yeah, so I'm very, very, very grateful for that. I mean, a bit like I was doing it religiously, then I kind of cut down a bit. Then the ache came back, so I realized, okay, I need to be a bit more consistent first. Because I remember she said something very that kind of like stuck with me, is that if your problem that you last for years, don't expect it to heal within weeks. You need time for your body to adjust to the new posture solutions, or like your new muscles, whatever. Yeah, so there's still this phase that you go through to kind of like build up your muscles, other muscles that you need. Yeah. And so running, I happy to run again. I think my progress in weight loss isn't really
there's no
that
progress.
great. But I think running more does help a bit.
Really?
Yeah, now I'm also going back to my oats diet a bit more.
Do you track your weight?
Yeah, lose back a bit only lah, like 1 kg so far. So not very substantial, but it's like I said before, it's weight loss is a journey lah. There's never really a good end point. And then even though we lapse, it's okay. Like you just need to pick yourself back up and try again. Yeah, actually let me turn on the fan.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I realized that we can turn off fan. So it's very funny. So recently I went go-kart with my friends. So it was quite fun. Like actually never do go-kart before.
Huh? As a kid you did what, right?
Okay, I've done before, but like the good adults, the fast ones never.
Oh.
Yeah. So this one that we did recently was at it's like quite near South TMI, like Discovery Center. Quite ulu lah. And the race, the vehicle the go-kart that we took are the 50 km per hour one. They run on petroleum.
Holy shit.
It was quite fast. And it's like hard steering lah. And I thought it was really quite fun. Steering? There's power steering, which is like your normal car. It's like assisted steering, which means when you turn the wheel, it's very easy to turn. Yeah, because it's assisted. But actually, if you don't have that assistant, it's very hard to steer the wheels of a car.
Right.
So the go-kart doesn't have that. It's manual steering. Yeah, and you do need to use quite a lot of strength. So 4 of us went. Then because the slot, I think it's up to 6 packs. It's not 6 or 8 packs. So there were there's a couple that came with us. Yeah. Then when we were there, I was like shit talking within our group. I was like, this couple, I'm gonna like destroy them. Lap them, give them a taste of what true gamers are. They lap us, yeah. They start wearing gloves. Then we're like, oh, xiao liao, why they got... No, so the first telltale
was red flag.
Telltale sign was that when they gather you, then they show a screen, they tell you your vehicle number. So, and then they have your names there because you pre-register. So they're like, oh, my name Kenneth, I'm car number 1. Then like, Shu Chong, car 15. Then the girl has her picture there.
Oh.
The guy didn't have lah. But the girl has picture there. So I thought it's like, oh, maybe they arrived early. Then they asked them to take photo. That's why her photo is there. Then all of us, maybe we were a bit more on time. So didn't really have that additional time. I was like, okay lah. That's the first sign. Second sign is the girl start wearing gloves. Then we're like, oh fuck. What's going on? Yeah. Then we started driving. Then you see they like, I think the reason why they're faster than us is because they navigate the turns a lot better. Because usually the track has a lot more turns. It's to make it interesting lah. You know, if you just straight road all the way, you just jump the accelerator, it's just going fast. But the turns, how you navigate the turns will determine how fast you are. Yeah, so that was fun. But anyway, actually what I wanted to talk about was about health.
Oh yeah, what's it got to do?
Because before we go there, so we were gonna have lunch. My friend was just suddenly saying about his cholesterol level. I think for the first time he did a full body checkup. I think we did ours I did mine 2 years ago.
I think mine was about 2 years.
Was it 2 years ago?
Mine was
2020.
I
think mine was mid 2020. Yeah, around there. Because I remember it was during COVID period that I went. Yeah. So my cholesterol was like borderline bad. Yeah. It's at the mark where it's starting to get a bit bad. Yeah. My friend's one, I think like borderline is like 200. So mine was like 200 and something. Like 5 or 209. I can't remember. My friend was 270. 80. Yeah. So he's like, oh shit. Yeah. Then we asked him like what kind of diet was. So actually he looks quite healthy one. Yeah. He looks quite fit and generally looks quite lean lah. But his diet, he likes very high, like those cholesterol rich food. He actually enjoy them a lot.
Like cockles.
Like salted egg.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, you know when you eat prawns, then the head got the zap that is like very flavorful. He would toot all that one. he say the family eat right, then all the prawn head he would toot all that.
Oh my god.
He would toot all the prawn heads. It's like,
wow,
like that, yeah lah. I mean,
or like crab roll, that kind
yeah,
of.
yeah.
Right?
So
wow, heng, I can't eat all of this shit.
Understandably so, like yeah. So I was thinking about my diet. Actually, although like I think fried food is my bane.
Bane.
Yeah,
I know why it's bane. I'm just
I don't know.
repeating it.
I thought you were saying like something
It's like
else.
a bane. Go on, you know.
Oh, okay.
Kind of bane.
Yeah.
You repeat kind of bane.
But like I don't really go for like those kind of high cholesterol food either. Not like I don't like indulge in those as much.
Yeah, you know, after watching that Kurt Skajat video about meat, whether it's bad for the environment, I think I'm gonna make more of an effort to stay away from beef.
Beef.
Yeah. I mean, after beef, the most polluting, like carbon intensive one is mutton. So that's beside the point because I don't eat mutton at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So pig, pork and chicken.
I think mainly chicken and fish. I think I'll try to like
Fish.
focus on all this. Yeah.
Interesting.
Although, you know, for our anniversary, indulge in steak once is fine.
No. You're getting vegan
Like
food.
once in a while.
You're getting chickpeas. That's about it. And potatoes.
There's
World War
very
II food, beef
atas.
sprout.
There's very atas vegetarian food too. Okay.
Yeah. But you won't be getting those.
Yeah. We haven't found a steak place for our anniversary yet, by the way.
You don't go to Bedrock.
I guess we can.
Wow, your life very hard Bedrock I guess we can. Oh my god.
No, because like we don't try anything new.
True lah.
Yeah.
And let's go like
There's a lot of
Dempsey.
places.
If y'all have any steak place that I recommend, hit us in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, I guess you can DM me on Instagram. But
Anyway, yeah. So
Morgan's,
Morgan Fields.
not Morgan's View. Morgan's View is the
ribeye.
rib.
Not the ribeye. The ribs.
That's
the
not
pork
atas
ribs.
enough for you. If you think I don't know,
Hey,
that's
say
the hotel one. What's it called?
Morgan Steakhouse.
I think so.
Really?
I think so. I went there with my friend.
Didn't that hotel get changed into the Park Royal? Is it that one?
Is that one?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know. I also don't know. You might be right.
Right?
We
I
have
feel
to
like
go,
it's that.
We have to go
Yeah.
and do some research.
Clearly, neither of us have done research.
Morgan Steakhouse. Let me just do a quick one.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I think I'll stay away from beef more. Like if you have, beef noodles, I won't eat beef noodles. Beef meatballs, I don't eat beef meatballs. That kind of thing.
You're not gonna eat pho?
Pho got chicken, what?
Eee.
But chicken
But the
pho
broth,
also nice.
the broth is beef based, right?
I don't know
I
actually.
didn't eat before. Oh, yeah, chicken.
There is good chicken pho too.
Okay, it's in Mandarin Oriental. Was that the one that became Park Royal?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. But yeah, Morton Steakhouse, yeah. You haven't eaten there before? Have you eaten there before?
No.
Quite atas. Quite expensive.
I think you told me about it before. Your friend treat you, right?
Yeah. Then they force us to take a Polaroid photo. I don't know where the Polaroid photo is. I'm sorry. But yeah.
And then what were you saying? Yeah, so that's 2021.
Or like health lah. We're talking about health. Yeah, so I guess that's one thing that I'm grateful
beef
for.
got cholesterol, like high cholesterol also, right?
Meat lor. Oily meat. Fats. I mean, part of the reason why steak is good is because of its fats.
Oh my god,
The
I
fats
know what
ratio.
I learned in 2021 that blew my mind last week.
Yes, say it.
That meat is muscle.
You heard it first. You heard it first here at Podcast. Meat is muscle, guys.
It's like, who knew meat was muscle? Until I look at that leg of ham.
Everybody else?
I thought meat was just meat. It's like, I see the meat and then there's fat, so you can identify the fats layer. We never connected the dots that like the meat is muscle.
Wait. Can you stop saying we? We never
It's me and
connected
Tammy,
the-
okay?
Yeah,
Me and Tammy, so it's a we.
we as in two
Why you
packs.
never tell? Huh? Why you never tell me? Never be like, Yvette, do you know that meat is muscle?
It's like me going around telling you, Yvette, do you know that the sky is blue? Why would I want to tell you, Yvette, do you know that meat is muscle? I mean, it's mixed lah, but like a big portion of it is.
It's muscle lah.
Muscle lah.
Yeah, I thought meat was just meat. So like,
What do you mean by meat is just meat?
like, when you look
Explain.
at my hand like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is meat,
No, I don't know. Every part of your body has a purpose. So what
So
is the
actually-
purpose of meat? General meat.
To eat
in your-
lah.
So you're saying the cows, they're evolved in such a way that they have pockets of part of their body that is
They're just
there.
meant to be eaten.
It's for the carnivores to feed on.
Exactly. They eat it, then like, ooh, meat.
I have no.
Meat is muscle.
I mean, it's muscle, it's fats, it's a mix of
What's the other thing? Tendons,
tendons, whatever.
cartilage.
Yeah, it depends on which part of the meat you're eating lah. So different kinds of muscle have different taste, texture, different ways to prepare, different levels of fats
then
content.
fish meat, right? What? Is it muscle also?
No, it's meat lah.
Like, eat sashimi, right?
Yeah,
Like that piece of salmon,
Yeah.
sake sashimi.
yeah.
What? That is
That's why you
muscle.
have that tuna, right?
Yeah.
You have those mussels that are like more used. I think if I'm not wrong lah, I might be wrong at this, but that's why you have different colors in the tuna. Because the parts that are redder tend to be the parts that they use more. That has more, I guess, myoglobin.
Oxygen.
Yeah, myoglobin there. That's why the meat is redder. Because it uses more energy.
And that's muscle.
Yeah lah.
Oh my god. Mind blown.
I'm so glad 2021 is over.
Hey!
I'm just like going, oh my god.
Fuck you.
I really can imagine this to be my YouTube highlight. Yvette discover meat is muscle. Who knew? Who knew?
Look, Tammy also didn't know. Okay.
Oh, now I'm trying to think what other surprising facts that you can learn for this year. Or like in 2021. Nothing much I mean, I made some big purchases this year. I would say
Wow.
big lah. I mean,
Like what?
Toward the end of the year, I upgraded my
We
monitor.
bought a chair. The Herman Miller.
Oh, we bought a Herman Miller chair.
Oh, that was.
Which I'm supposed to make a video out of.
Oh yeah, what
Doing-
happened to
yeah,
that?
Not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Which is it goes back to that first part I talk about
Oh,
that.
okay, yeah. Lack of
sense
motivation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like streaming, I so sometimes found it I won't say a drag lah, but like I guess it's something I would want to talk about this year also, because actually this year 2022, I think it's the 10th year I'm on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
It started in 2012.
I'm an OG,
2012 OG meh?
2012 quite OG what?
Really meh?
Yeah, but 2012 is the era where Cap Jamba, all this Niga Higa, Wong Fu is around. But they probably has been around for like 1 or 2 years. So not like the first group lah, but it's that period where you get a bit more inspired to do YouTube. But yeah, this one I'll bring my friend Xuete to come and talk about it. He's the guy that you sometimes see in my older videos. Usually he's the one behind the camera lah, but he got some cameos here and there. But yeah, what was I talking about?
This year.
No,
what you learned
before
streaming?
Buying big purchases. Yeah. I mean, we have a printer here. I bought a printer.
Good job.
To what?
Good job.
Oh, thank you. Upgraded my monitor setup.
But that is recently.
That's quite recent, yeah. But last month December. And what else? Do you attend any other weddings this year?
No. You attended
we just attended one first of the year
this morning.
1st Jan. Our friend Andrew, congratulations, Andrew. Are you listening to this? If you're not, watch out. Last year they attended weddings. I don't
you
think
did what? You were a brother, right? Or was that the year before?
Oh, you mean Marcus' wedding? Oh shit. Is it?
Was that 2020 or 2021?
That's a good question. I have no idea. Wait. I think it's this year. I mean 2021.
But like the first half of 2021, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they say that, I remember. Yeah. First half. Oh shit. I totally forgot about it. Yeah. Fucking fevered dream, What else? Any other notable things that happened?
Yeah, maybe within my friend group have lah, but not to me lah.
Breaking up, right? Yeah. Was it this year? No, what?
It was like first day of the new year some more.
Oh, first day of last.
Yeah, like 2nd Jan or something. That's when we.
Oh shit! It was the start of 2021.
Yeah.
That didn't felt that long ago though. Oh
Yeah.
god damn.
Time passed really quickly.
Yeah, relationships not working out.
But not to me lah. I mean, as in, it's within my circle lor. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about our relationship for the year?
What do you mean?
Like, is there any? I'm not saying as though I have anything in my mind. Just curious to think. Like, do you think there are any high or low points?
No.
That's it. That's all for today. Thanks for listening in. We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
You're like, oh wow, we made it to a 5th. So January will be 5 years. Now January already. 28 January will be 5 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. But then now 5 year easy to remember.
5th year.
Wait. No. That means 28 January we complete 5 years already, right?
That's what 5th anniversary means lah.
So 2022 will be like our 6th year.
Do you not understand meaning of anniversary? When you are 1 year old, how much of your life have you lived?
In some cultures it's 0.
No, don't talk about Islam culture. I'm talking about the common understanding in Singapore here.
1 year.
Yeah. So when you
yeah, so this is so we've been together 5 years.
Not yet. Going 5.
Yeah, this is the 5th year already lah.
Yeah lah. This year will be the 5th year.
So this year 2022 is our 6th year.
2022.
Yeah.
We'll be experiencing our 6th year. Like, why you think of it that way, one?
I'm not.
Say we are experiencing our 6th year. Nobody
Fine.
says that
okay,
way.
Then we've been together 5 years.
We have been together more than 5 years.
Okay,
after
fine,
that.
Fine.
We're experiencing our 6th year right now.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think I've heard any celebrity interviews that goes that way. Yeah. No ups and downs. It feels like a blur, right?
I mean
there were times where we have our
I don't feel like we had any big fights
we don't
in the past
actually for a while.
year, 2 years, for a while since COVID started. Ooh, maybe because we spend a lot of time apart, and it helps. Then we don't fight so much.
So you mean when we stay in the
spend
same
too much
house,
time
we
together,
GG
then we
already.
might fight.
Then why we have our own rooms?
Yeah, that's why we have our own rooms.
We can hide in our own rooms.
Yeah, that's why we have our own rooms.
Yeah. I guess sometimes it's a good sign
When we don't
that
fight.
you don't have anything too drastic to look at. I know last year we talked about our we have had that issue of whether we want to have kids or not.
Oh yeah, that is resolved.
Yeah. Or rather, I resolved it because I was I won't say the problem.
Instigator of the question, in a way.
So to put in the context, I guess you're okay for us to share, right?
Yeah, I mean my friends know what.
Yeah. So to put in context, I think Yvette has long made it known that she's not interested to have kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm always on the fence on it, the issue. And I'm also in my mind thinking like, oh, I don't mind, but like at this moment, for sure I know that I don't want to have kids right now because it's like, I just still want to live my life and do my own things. Yeah, and I have a lot of older friends also who, in gatherings where they talk about their kids or like in gatherings where the kids are just running around, and and like I feel like I'm not ready to go through that experience and I don't really feel like going through anytime soon. So we didn't like really talk through those things until like maybe second or third year of the relationship. I think second year we probably talk about it already. So
soon,
because we had that yearly review, remember?
Oh yeah.
If you yearly review once or twice, it's already 1 or 2 years.
Okay, that's true.
Right. So but then Yvette had caveated saying that you won't know how your perspective may change. Correct? That's how you said it to me, somewhat.
Yeah.
So
and
in
then
my
you
mind,
also said it to me by saying that
you
you don't want to have your mind made up for you, right? In a way.
What do you mean?
Like it's like I already decide don't want to have kids, but then you already don't have the opportunity to consider the option.
Yeah, so I haven't get there. So when she first said that, I was like, okay. But in my mind, I'm like a bit half-half. But when she said that, I took it as though like, oh, her mind might change in the future. Yeah. So like over a course of, I don't know what's the period of time, but like there were some certain times when we mentioned about kids or so on. I always see Yvette's face. This is your face, right?
I do not make that face.
That's your face.
No.
You always give that face. Yeah. So a few times I noticed that. So I was like, why you have such a
averse reaction?
Yeah, averse reaction. Like I mean, it's fine that it's like, versus like this face, right? This ugly ass face.
You are ugly.
So I realized like, okay, maybe my expectations are wrong. So so that's where I also realized like going in with this expectation of thinking that she may change her mind, will not be healthy for the relationship. Because at the end of the day, if let's say she's quite adamant in not wanting to have kids, then I keep thinking that, oh, actually I thought all along you were okay with it, Then we have this problem, right? It's like unmet expectations. And I feel like that's not healthy for our relationship. So, and then I also recognize that I shouldn't be forcing Yvette to
change my mind.
Change her mind, yeah. So in my head, I was like, okay, then in that sense, what I need to do is I need to accept the fact that our relationship will not have kids. That's one. Yeah. And I need to, like, if we want to have kids, then it may happen, but like the default mode should be that we're not going to have kids. Yeah. And I need to accept that. And that actually, I realized that was like, oh wait, like, because like, yes, I didn't want to have kids now, but like you said, like for the options to just be taken away from me, is this okay for me? And I think it took a while to resolve that because like deep down, I knew that there are some reasons for me of wanting to start a family. And I also mentioned before, like to you, about like, I also thought about it a lot, like, why do I have this idea? And I also, the other conflicting thoughts are like, you shouldn't have kids for your own selfish reasons. Because like you're forcing a kid to come into your life, and like, you don't expect them to take care of you just because they're your kids, So you have to put all those things into perspective. So I also thought like, okay, me wanting to have kids is selfish. I shouldn't be selfish. Yeah. So but at the same time, I couldn't get over it because I feel like I'm like denying how I feel when I go through these thought processes. Yeah, it's only having a conversation with it was with Cui Jing actually. Yeah, that I spoke to her with it, and she told me that it's okay for me to have like this desire wanting to have kids, regardless whether it's selfish or not. Because everybody at the end of the day, they have kids for their own selfish reason, but that doesn't mean it's a bad reason to have kids. Yeah, and I think part of me is I'm not very 100% sure why I want to have kids. But I think it's part of me is to kind of resolve that part of my childhood. I mean, I'm quite old when it happens, when my dad passed away. But it's that sense of like from a teenager to being an adult, like having that father figure in my life, I kind of wanted to experience that. This, even though I'm not like having a father, but I might be the father, but I want to like experience that part of my childhood again, or like, not say again, but to live it. Yeah. So I think about it, I thought about it, and after I kind of like resolved that, like, okay, it's okay for me to feel this way. Then suddenly everything feels okay. Like I finally find that it's okay for me not to want to have kids.
Oh.
Yeah. It's very weird, right? Kind of like.
So then you also, by accepting the fact that it's okay to want to have kids, you also made it okay for yourself to feel that you don't want kids.
Yeah. Because I guess the problem is I find it hard to resolve at the time because I felt like I wasn't being honest with myself. I don't want to admit that I want to have kids for these selfish reasons. Yeah. So I think that feeling kind of like stopped me from feeling like it just felt unresolved, this whole issue. Yeah. So only when I admitted that, okay, I want to have kids for this selfish reason. Yeah. And I hate to admit it because in the start it's like if you want to have kids, you are just one of the people what do you call it? Filling in the societal norms or expectations of like, this is what you should have. You should want to have kids. And I feel like if I admit that I want to have kids, I'm just being part of it. But like, I shouldn't think that way lah. If you want to feel like want to have kids, then it's okay to feel that way. Yeah. So after that, resolving that, I kind of like was able to let it go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
when Kenneth told me like,
that was only last year. That was probably last year.
No.
Is it this year? So
no, it's not. No. Wait. Not 2021. It's 2020, right?
So this conversation probably in 2020.
Yeah.
But you only get clarification this year.
Oh yeah, 2020. Can you stop saying this year? This year is 2022.
Fuck lah.
I've been saying
this year for 1 year.
No,
okay?
I think I've got the clarification in 2020. I feel no. Shit.
Earlier this year.
Anyway,
earlier 2021.
Okay, early 2021.
Yeah.
Then I was like, whoo, because you know what? I was really trying to like, okay, let me open up the possibilities. Maybe I will magically want to have kids.
Are you so sassy when you go around? Like, so a kid, you're like, open up my possibilities. Is that what you do?
Yeah, then I was just like, really trying to see, okay, let me not prejudge, right? Just every time I just don't prejudge. Let me just see if, if the thought enters my mind, will it take root? Yeah, I never did. I don't know why also. Maybe, I need to go for therapy, but, who knows. But I just never felt that urge to have kids. Like, I just couldn't. Like, even though I let myself, don't think of myself just as a person who don't want to have kids, right? Because you have this notion of yourself. Okay, let me remove that notion and then see if that changes anything.
But your friend had also told you like, once you see a kid, your ovaries will...
I feel nothing.
You feel like throwing that kid to the ground?
No lah.
Happy birthday to the ground!
Like yesterday at the bubble tea shop.
This kid was like, what's that called?
She was what, struggling?
No lah, she was like making a lot of noise. Like, what's that word? Like whining?
Whining? Tantrum?
Yeah, throwing a small tantrum. Then from my side, I heard the mother say, "Stop whining, I throw you on the ground." Then I was like, wow, this mother so violent one. I was like, throw you away, I throw you down. I heard I throw you down. Then I was like, holy shit, this mother fucking violent. The kid is gonna grow up like as a psychopath or some shit. Then even you heard it.
I don't know. I think she said that I'll throw it down.
I'll put you down.
Oh.
Like, cause she was carrying the kid.
Yeah. I put you down. Yeah.
But I heard it throw you down. I was like, God damn, this mother. Gangster.
That was quite funny. I was like, huh? No lah, she didn't say that.
I was like, oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Oh shit, but okay, sure.
But so my friend recently had a baby, right? And Charmaine had a kid. Then like carrying it. Then the baby was such a guai baby, so it was like quite okay to carry.
Yeah.
It wasn't like scary to carry. Yeah. Then but.
Wow, you rhyming, scary to carry.
Wow, I'm a poet, yeah.
You M&M. Okay, sorry. Yeah, continue.
But it's just like it's just a kid that is gonna be calling me aunties, a little pseudo nephew to dote on in the future. It's not mine. So
there's a term to describe a age group where they are like testing boundaries on.
Terrible twos.
Terrible twos, is it?
When they're 2 year old.
2 to 4, I think.
Yeah, terrible twos.
So kids, they will tend to test the boundaries during the period of their age and can be quite difficult to manage now. Yeah, and throwing tantrums and so.
So there was a kid being thrown to the ground.
I had my own experiences of my friends all having kids, and my family side also, not my cousin, I think when I was growing up, I have one cousin who was like a lot younger than us. We are like 12 years age gap. Yeah, so I remember that kid as a baby before and playing around with them. Growing older with my friends, I have a friend group that a lot of them have kids already. Yeah, and then and I see the kind of things that they have to do. Like even at gatherings with friends, it's like they cannot put aside this distraction, which is a kid, to focus on themselves. Yeah, and I feel like sometimes when I'm not saying that this happens for everybody. Sometimes it feels like they kind of lose a part of themselves in order to take care of the kid. Like their identity is not just themselves, not theirs alone anymore. It's like you are a mother of someone. Yeah, and that kind of like take priority over
everything
who
else.
you are. Yeah.
But it depends on the person.
It depends it depends on how individuals manage this lah. I'm sure there are quite a lot of people who is able to manage this well. Yeah, but I find it like sometimes I think about having a kid and just like not being able to do all these other things that we want to do. Yeah, it's just a bit tough because if you are able to have a kid, I wouldn't want to throw the responsibility to you, which is what society would kind of expect, right? Like the female. I mean, now things have changed quite a lot. Yeah, but there's still this idea.
But the burden still lies on a woman more lah.
Yeah, which I didn't want lah. If we want to have kids, I would definitely want to take a much more active role, and that also means that I need to sacrifice a lot of other things that I enjoy doing, and time spending with friends that will be very difficult to manage. Yeah.
I don't know. And when I think about it, I like there are so many other things I would rather do than be a parent. It's my conclusion.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of other things I would rather do as an individual than be a parent. Yeah. So maybe that's why I just never could. Like I don't want that life for myself lah. Yeah.
I get what I mean. So there's a lot more things.
No thanks.
Yeah. But I do think about like in the future when we're older, if let's say one of us pass on earlier, it's life might be quite tough. But then again, what makes you think that having a kid will solve your loneliness? Because it's like your kid will also want to do their own thing. You cannot expect your kid to be taking care of you or keeping you company all the time. I mean, sure, it'll be nice to have it, but if you have a kid for that reason, I feel like that's not fair because you're also setting up an expectation, a possibility of setting an expectation where that kid may not meet it, and that will also create a lot of problems and strains on the relationship. Yeah,
I mean that's why even within a couple, not even within a couple, even if you have a partner, you also have to find ways to be okay being alone.
Yeah.
No matter what,
Yeah.
I was watching this video, then there was this girl talking about how to be alone, and then like she's single or whatever, but she also said that even if you're in a relationship, that's also something you have to be okay with. And I find that actually I think for two of us, we are very okay being alone, even though we have each other. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I think part of the reason why our relationship can work out is because we know how to spend time alone. Yeah, and I think it's at the point where we are comfortable with it lah. But it also depends on some relationship because I know of some it's like spending time alone means never text for a few days, right? It's like, isn't that weird?
Oh.
Like we will still communicate even though we are away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't.
Didn't we have this conversation about how, because if we are physically together, then instead of like texting, I will just be everything out to you, and then then you might feel overwhelmed, and then you can't process.
In 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you realize that actually texting is okay because you can take your own time to reply me, as opposed to if we were like physically together.
So context was that I think I was feeling down, just tired, mentally exhausted, and I like you're just in the capacity of not wanting to do anything or basically just anything lah. You just want to wallow in your self-pity for a while, that kind of thing. Wallow. Yeah.
Wallow.
So there's one day I felt down, just like sian. Instead of like being able to seek comfort from Eva was also like ranting about her work, right? Probably about work.
I think so.
So ranting and so on. Then I was like, okay, I just like listening because like, okay, I know that's what I should be doing. And that was, I think, one of the rare times where I felt like I couldn't really, I don't think it's the first time, but like it's one of the few times where I couldn't really process what she was talking about. Because I'm just like tired and I like didn't, and for me it's like if I need to listen, I need to do active listening, and I wasn't being able to take a break from everything because I'm still thinking about her problems and processing her problems as mine. So I guess it reached a point where I just decided to let her know. I mean, it took a while. I wasn't able to do it immediately because I was just trying to still manage it. Yeah, it's only towards the end of the night that I told you, right?
I think so. In the taxi.
Was it in taxi?
I think so. In the taxi.
It's not at my place, man. Taxi, man.
On the way back.
That was in the taxi.
You were crying, man?
I don't know.
I don't think you were crying.
I don't know. I always cry here and there one. Fucking cry baby and hashtag men can cry too, guys. But that was interesting.
Oh yeah. Then the next day, then we were still arguing. Right? We went to sleep angry, right? I think so. We went to sleep when we were still arguing. Okay, that was the major argument of 2021.
Oh shit. Now that you mention it.
Right? Now I thought about crying, that sounds familiar.
Wait. Wow, thanks, Yvette. Wait, no, before that it was something else. No, oh yes, I told you that in bed, right? Then you were so
I was like, okay, because I didn't want to be angry.
Yeah. But like I was like telling her, trying to
get a reaction.
Seek comfort also.
Yeah.
But like instead of getting that assurance from her, she was like upset. And it was like just damn sian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I was like trying not to be upset.
It's like, yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's just go to sleep. But then I just said it to myself. I was just like, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Because like if it's like no reply, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay lah, but to be honest, I think that's fine too because like no communication in a relationship is perfect, right? And I think there are certain things that we want to say or communicate. It takes time to process it and to bring it out. Yeah. And I don't think there will be a perfect time where every time you have a problem, I will just bring it up and immediately it can be resolved. Yeah, it
Oh
takes
my god,
time.
now I'm getting flashback emotions.
Yeah, but
from
I
the
think
fight.
why you angry?
No.
Then you
Just getting flashbacks.
then why you pinch my arm so hard? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think one thing that we do good at, I have to say ourselves, is that we are able to eat chicken. Corner of my eye, I say something. Then later it start flapping and flying away. It's suddenly violent cracking of your shoulder.
You cannot crack this arm anymore.
Nobody cares. It suddenly start flapping your chicken wings.
I feel like eating chicken wing. Should we eat Korean fried chicken?
Wait, I'm getting my point. But yeah, I thought it was still okay because we did.
Oh shit.
This podcast is already 1 hour. I think close to an hour. Thanks to your distraction. But yeah, I think it's also because we were able to, like, we don't sit on some of these problems lah. Which is why sometimes we feel like, oh, there's nothing wrong, but there's no like resentment in the relationship. At least for my end, do you feel like you have any?
No, I don't.
I'm resenting you for flatting like a fucking chicken and talking halfway. But anyway, I think since we are here already, actually we can go to the mini game that we prep. Okay, don't look at my screen. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is like, because 2020 and 2021 feels like a fevered dream, we're gonna throw an event to each other of something, and then we will see whether we can recall it's 2020. It happened in 2020 or 2021. So how many do you have? Okay, so we prepared this separately, so we may have some overlap, but let's see whether we can guess some of this correctly.
By the way, while doing research for this, I realized that all the major events that are like remarkable or significant in the eyes of, I don't know, the world or whatever, it's like negative events.
Oh yeah, actually quite depressing.
Yeah.
So I did some search result like interesting things that happened in 2020, interesting things that happened in 2021. So not everything is depressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are a few depressive events. Depressing events.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe you start first.
Okay.
So we have to guess 2020 or 2021. No, I have to guess whether is it, which year is it lah. What were you,
Oh yeah.
What's going on? What are you suddenly, You thought what I was saying, what?
No, correct.
I'm so confused. Do you know what we are doing in bed? What's the game we are playing?
Did this happen in 2021? It's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2020. Yeah.
Stop saying 2020.
Either or lah.
Okay, fine.
Right? Wait. All your events, is it 2020 or 2021?
I have one or two is 2020.
Then you have any 2019? No, right?
No lah.
Okay, can.
No,
Then correct lah.
Okay.
You start with one first.
The first NFT that was sold at a major auction house for the 69.3 million.
I have that.
Damn it!
It's this year.
Yeah.
2021. That's Beeple.
Yeah, Beeple.
Yeah. That was quite amazing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, NFTs.
Then after that, right, people keep talking about NFTs.
Yeah. It blew up lah, basically.
Yeah.
It's the next big
Because
thing.
then people realize, wait, there's money to be made. I
That's the
still
thing
don't
about-
understand what it is, by the way. Let's not go into it.
Okay, briefly, it just is it's a way to legitimize your ownership over something.
Yeah.
In a way that people cannot try to debate over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Non-fungible
tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this tweet that was quite funny. I told you, right, if Pawn hasn't gotten onto it, is it really that, then I was like, oh.
But it's not... Yeah,
Like in terms of making money, right, if Pawn isn't on it.
Yeah. So the whole blockchain, crypto... okay. I've played a bit before, but like...
Okay,
I realized
anyway.
that it's not worth the effort. It's too volatile as a currency at the moment.
Oh.
And it takes up too much energy. But okay,
Anyway,
moving on.
your turn.
My turn. Okay, I go with an easy one.
Oh, okay.
When did Gail Gadot, the
Wonder Woman. 2020.
sing Imagine to Save Us from
2020.
COVID?
I felt so saved when she sang that with her and her celebrity friends
like, oh my
in their
God,
great
we are
Hollywood
safe.
mansions.
Thanks, Wonder Woman.
And then there's that great one where like that Bollywood actress who married Nick Jonas.
Oh yeah.
Priyanka Chopra.
She
She clapping to mid-air. Wow, fantastic. Then her husband in the background taking a video for her.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks for saving us.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
2020 also, right?
It's 2020. Yeah. That's at the start when all the celebrities were like...
They're hopping on the cringe train.
Okay. My turn.
Yeah.
The Swiss Canal.
I also have that. I think,
Yeah.
It's 2021.
Yeah, right. That was funny.
It did feel quite long ago.
Because it's the early part. It was March.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
Yeah.
It blocked
The whole Suez Canal.
10% of world trade for quite 1 week plus.
Yeah, it was a week. 6 days.
Quite bad actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever Given, that's the name. Okay, your turn.
Ever Given?
Yeah.
Or Evergreen?
Ever Given,
Ever Given.
I think.
There's a lot
Evergreen
of
is the
memes.
brand.
There's a lot of memes spawned from it, right? The people will redraw the ship as a anime girl. Oh no, I'm stuck. Therefore, I tell you,
Oh
Rule
my God, the
34 is
fan
real.
service. Okay, your turn.
Daft Punk broke up.
Daft Punk was a band.
It was the duo, the Get Lucky, the wear helmet.
I didn't even know they were a band.
It was a duo. It's a French duo, I think, or Italian duo. I can't remember.
What? I thought they were American.
They recently broke up with a video on YouTube. It's them meta and the way they do it.
Oh.
They're like one of them just exploded or something in the video, and then that's how they ended the
I never knew. So 2020?
2021. Is it?
Loser?
Oh yeah, this year. Or rather
Last
2021,
year,
sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
They broke up.
Okay.
Quite sad though.
Wow.
Like one of the favorite songs is the Get Lucky. One more night to the stars, we have one night to get some.
Oh, okay, Get Lucky. I never even knew they were like more than one person, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, never mind. I forgot the lyric. Or Get Faster.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay, this is not my question, but I just realized, you know what would be confusing for people in the future? You'd be like, oh, see, I saw the Olympics 2020 happened in 2021.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's going to be
had
so
that, but
confusing.
I didn't want to do it because that was too obvious already.
Yeah, it's going to be so confusing for people in the future.
Yeah.
But anyway...
You can do some depressing one.
No, I'm going to do one that is slightly more inspirational, I hope. The NASA SpaceX flights, which is, like, by the way, the first commercial like flights. But then the astronauts were NASA. Yeah.
Because
so
they're
it's quite
outsourced to
interesting.
Tesla. Like,
Correct. So when did the flights happen?
2020.
Wrong and right. Because it happened in 2020 and 2021.
I know the so I thought you were asking about the first one.
No, I just say when did the flights happen? Trick question.
That's
anyway, it happened this year in November as well.
Dumb fuck.
You are a dumb fuck. But then when I was reading it, I was researching it, I realized that like there was, I think I didn't pay attention to it, but all the billionaires were trying to be the first commercial, like non-NASA.
Bezos, right?
Yeah.
Bezos.
So Branson, the
was
Virgin
like, I thank
Airlines.
all the Amazon employees.
Bezos?
The Jeff
Bezos.
Bezos. Jeff
like,
Bezos?
Bezos.
Bezos?
I thought you said Bezos. Who the fuck is Bezos?
Yeah, Jeff Bezos. He
He
thanked all
thanked-
the employee for making it possible.
Oh, wow.
It's so
That's
deaf,
damn fucked up.
tone deaf. Yeah.
But the first one who did it was the Richard Branson.
Yeah, some other white rich guy.
He owns the airlines or something. But then
Virgin, I think.
Yeah, Virgin. Then apparently there were no like professional astronauts on board. It was just civilians.
Oh, is it?
And he had like the first civilian flight in space.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, well, that doesn't sound safe. I wouldn't want to be on it. But anyway, yeah. So happened 2020 and 2021.
It makes sense. Okay, never mind. I will move on. Okay. I gave it the Black Panther actor. When did he die?
2020.
That is correct.
I knew it. Chadwick Boseman.
R.I.P. Wakanda forever.
It sounds sarcastic, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
No. A bit sad. Like,
Yeah,
the
it was
movie
quite
was
sad.
great though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
Don't know
also
how
like
that's
he seems like a likable person too, you
yeah.
know.
I don't know whether the next movie is supposed to be next.
Will it be the sister character?
That's why I also don't know. They say that the sister, who's that? What's her name? Supposed
Start
to
with
be
S. Shuri?
Shuri, I think.
Yeah.
Apparently they had some issue, so she was being taken out of the movie and then she being brought back. But they say they're not going to recast Black Panther.
So they
I don't know
kill
how
off
they're
the guy Black Panther.
So I don't know how they're going to
maybe
do it.
Killmonger will be Black Panther.
He died what?
Oh.
So don't know whether they can use the multiverse to do something
True.
about it, maybe.
Killmonger so hot though.
But I don't know when they will do it.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Racist Biotan. You know the incident? The Biotan incident.
Oh shit.
The MRT one lady. Is it 2020 or 2021?
Okay, wait. That's the one that she go to the
MRT and then like
call someone racist, right?
I'm from Hwa Chong, that one.
Yeah, then take a PowerPoint slide and start showing her brother-in-law some doctor
No,
or
phone,
lawyer.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what is a... Okay, Biotan.
Yeah.
Let me channel my... I don't think it's that long ago. But I feel like it may be late last year or early this year. That's why it's difficult. Biotan. Shit. When did there's a period of time where all the people with all this erratic behavior start appearing.
Was it 2020 or 2021?
I think it's 2021.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The first half of 2021.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
April.
It's not my turn.
Yeah.
When did the show me your badge lady appear?
Oh shit.
Show me your badge. Where's your badge?
This year.
Yes, it's this year.
Because I remember it was pretty close to the Biotan.
Yeah, I think that's why I was drawing.
Yeah.
Because I know this one is May.
Ah.
May 2021.
Yeah. Biotan was
Then the
April.
Biotan was like, shit.
April.
April.
Yeah,
Okay.
April.
They were quite close to each other. Yeah. It's
Okay.
interesting.
Do we what's the timing do we have?
No,
Last-
we can.
Oh, okay.
I still got a lot actually.
Oh,
Not
wow.
a lot lah, but quite a number of
Okay.
interesting ones. My turn, right?
Oh. Yeah.
No,
No,
your
you
turn,
asked
your
me
turn,
batch
your turn,
lady.
Sorry. Yeah, your turn.
Okay. The Capitol attack. When did that happen?
This year. Sorry, last year. Not last year. 2020.
Wrong. It was 2021. Because it was after the elections, which happened in 2020.
Election happened late.
2020.
2020.
The Capitol
I know
attack.
it's after, but 2020 is election, ma.
Yeah, the Capitol attack was January 2021.
Oh, because election was
Yeah.
2020, end of 2020.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I didn't know that 5 people died, by the way.
I know got people die.
Oh, it's insane, eh?
I recently saw a
I
video
wonder
where
how else Americans will surprise us.
Part of the reason why people were able to charge him is because the police were trying to close this giant... I don't know whether that's the main reason, but I saw a video they were saying that there's this gate that's coming down to prevent the protester from entering. So the police press it, then they were waiting, it slowly goes down. The protesters were trying to stop it. So they were like throwing chairs to kind of like put it under. So they were like pushing back here and there, but then one of the things touches the gate. So I think it's a safety feature. Whenever they knock something,
the gate
it
will
goes
not move.
back up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so yeah lor. Then after that, people were marching in. The gate comes down. People just press the gate. The gate went back up.
So did they? You know what? I mean, every time you read those reports about police in America, they seem very trigger happy, right?
Yeah.
They anything also will shoot on, right? So what's interesting is that but then a woman did die from gunshots. I think there was a woman who died.
From police?
I think so. But it's amazing that not more people died from it, because I thought American police were very trigger happy.
I think when it comes to the demonstrators, I don't think they fire that way.
Because then that's mass murder, right?
There's too much. They'll use rubber bullets and stuff like that.
Rubber bullets can kill, no?
Can, depending on range and where you hit.
Oh.
How far you're hitting the person from.
Oh, there was that incident this year too, that Alec Baldwin, the director,
Oh yes,
the
this
cinematographer.
year, right?
Yeah, that was this year. Who
I
died
think
from
it's the
blank.
executive producer. It's quite high up one, that
Yeah.
person.
Quite sad.
But fuck lah, means their safety is fuck lah. I thought they had some investigation, right? Saying their safety It's like there's few people who even walked out the production team because they couldn't stand the.
And then that's when I was reading, and then they would say Bruce Lee's son also died on an incident like this. Did you know?
Oh, Bruce Lee's son.
Yeah. He was on a set or like some sort of, I don't know whether he was actor. He also died from on set incident
Bruce
like
Lee
this.
Die. He died quite young.
Yeah.
30 plus he died already. But I don't know
30
why.
plus?
I think he's very young when he died.
But anyway, his son also died from an incident like this. Then so people were like, how can this still happen?
Safety long, money long, time crunch. It happens now.
Okay, anyway, your
next. Something more interesting.
Something happy. How about that? Do you have a happy one?
I have funny one.
Okay, funny.
When did the SPH
umbrage?
Yeah. Let me finish the question lah. You learn that. When did the SPH what's CE stands for again? Chief Executive Ng Yak Chun took umbrage from reporter question.
2021.
It is 2021. I took umbrage with you revealing the umbrage. Okay? Umbrage you.
You know what I can remember? Because after that they changed their name already ma.
Oh, it happens this year lah. Right? Everything happens.
Then all the contract, the name have to change to SPH Media Limited or something like that.
Wait, do you start first? Just now you start first, right?
Yeah, I started first.
Okay, we
one more round.
We go one more round.
Okay. Last one. Kenneth? What tattoos did I get this year?
This year?
Yeah.
2020?
Yeah.
2?
1. Sorry, 2021.
You keep making fun of me the whole podcast now. This year, 0.
Kenneth, do you remember which tattoos I got in 2021? Yeah, too bad my arms are not revealed, but here I can give you a review.
Wow, what a great review. Thanks for the review. I don't remember. I don't think you got cat, man. I thought you decided not to.
Hello, I got.
Which one or how many?
Which ones?
Wow. Dude, you got so many. There's this short period of time, you got so many that I couldn't follow.
Okay, most of them were in 2020. But in 2021, I only got 2. Because that was my limit, remember? 2 was my limit.
The Thai one? The
Thai
dragon?
One? It was 2020.
Fuck lah.
Okay, it's only on my upper half of my body, so you can only look at my arms.
Is it? It's not the dragon, right?
No, dragon is 2020.
No, the shoulder dragon.
Shoulder dragon? This one is 2019, bro. The back dragon is 2019.
I cannot, man. I don't know. I give up.
Okay, fine.
Which one?
It's this flower, the shoulder cap flower. And this one. And the sword.
Oh my god, I forgot about the sword.
Yeah.
Because the sword is outside of my one. Right? You don't go around doing this, right?
I'll stretch, man.
You think I always look at you stretching? You
should be looking at me more then.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, now your turn.
Okay. When was the Delta variant first identified?
You want me to give a date?
Year.
A year?
Yeah, 2020.
That's a trick question. It's 2020.
Quite sure.
Yes.
Delta variant
2020.
Delta variant is the one that first discovered in India
End of 2020. It's my final answer.
Okay, thanks for...
I'm right, right?
Yeah, correct lah. Irritating.
Remember to do the clapping thing.
Oh yeah. You wait until we end first to talk about it. I can do the clapping. I'll do the clapping thing first. Thanks for listening to this podcast. Hope you guys have a great year. You all had a great countdown and so on. Very good at ad-lib. But yeah, how you guys continue to stay, how you guys continue to support Baldcast. Apologies for I think I say this every time, but apologies for the frequency. Hope you guys will continue. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. And do more episodes ahead.
Woo!
Yep. Take care. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.